Hello! Hello everyone! Welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Sword, the Isle of Armor. I promised we would continue where we left off last night, and so we will. I'm starting a bit later tonight, starting 90 minutes later than I did last night, so we'll see how long I'll play for. But let's do this. I'm going to put my headphones on. So, oh, my headphone cord is actually gotten stuck on my monitor. There we go. So yesterday we oh yeah, let me know if the audio mixing is off. But we got Kubfu, who I haven't actually thought of a name for yet. I need to figure out a name. I don't think we can actually change names here yet though, because we need to unlock more features to do that, I reckon. Um, are all the like standard NPCs like, yeah, all the boys and girls look the same. So like all the boys have like dark skin and that haircut, and all the girls have paler skin and that haircut, same hair color and everything. That's kind of creepy actually. uh, okay. Hopefully we won't have any issues with losing data today. Sure, we like it. Cramomatic. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if like maybe one of the NPCs would let us. Oh, hello. Yes. Oh, okay, cool. So that's how you do that. And that's the soup NPC. Okay. So our goal now is to become friendly with Kubfu. Um, does this game operate on like a real world timer? Like Animal Crossing does? I generally can't remember if it does or not, but it's been night both last time we played and now. Maybe it does. Okay. So I kind of wish there was a shop, but I don't know. Like, she sells berries. What do you do? What trader? Oh, okay. So here I can get balls. That's good. Let's get a couple of balls. Awesome. Wish there were dusk balls, but that will do for now. What do you do? Oh, you're an ingredients person. Okay. Um, it's kind of odd having a partner Pokemon that's the same size as you. I want to take a picture of this. Can you stand still, please? Did they announce that you would be able to do you'd be able to like walk around with a partner Pokemon? I don't remember them doing that. It's cool though. I'm glad you can. I forget which game they brought that in with. Like, obviously, Pokemon Yellow, or Pokemon. It's called like Pokemon Pikachu Special Edition, or something like that. If you want to use the actual term, but it's called Pokemon Yellow. Um, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have my second strongest Pokemon doing the stuff. That might actually be a problem. But like, I know you can do it in Let's Go. You can have a parking Pokemon, right? You have a parking Pokemon. You have a Pikachu or Eevee, and I'm fairly certain you were able to have a Pokemon behind you in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, right? Was that where they brought that back? Or am I thinking of Black and White? One of the DS games, though, I'm pretty sure you could have your partner Pokemon following you. Anyway, I'm going to switch out my first Pokemon. I need to find someone who's like level 60 that I feel like having with me as a partner Pokemon. None of the ones I've caught so far are like ones I feel like having out. I wish there was a way to like quickly sort boxes, because my boxes are a complete mess after breeding Eevees. That Mimikyu is actually a really good level. Why doesn't that Mimikyu have a name? Do I have 2 Mimikyus? Mimikyu. Definitely. Oh, right. My other Mimikyu is Japanese. And had a preset name, and that's why I can't change it. This Mimikyu I have is... Wait, then how did I get that Mimikyu? Oh, I traded it. Right, right. So that's why it doesn't have a name then, because I can't change the name. Well, let's go with it anyway. Yay! Mimikyu! Oh, look how slow it is! Oh, you are just too adorable. Maybe you can get it to come faster if you... Game of the year? For that alone? Screw you, what popular game is released this year? I just realized I have no idea what games people like this year. Because I haven't been playing a lot of games this year. I've been playing Apex Legends and PSO2. Oh, Animal Crossing. That came out this year. People like that. What do you... Once again, my cat Levy has decided Andrea is streaming. I should be really loud and annoying. Ah! Busted its own decoy. Come on, you just need one hit. There we go. Ha! Nice. Actually, let's leave that one be. Okay. Nickname for Bunny. I like rabbits. I like rabbits a lot. Can you tell by the fact that I have a Score Bunny plushie and everything? I'm going to name this bunny... Hmm... Hmm... I felt like I had a good name coming, and then it just sort of disappeared. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna name it, actually. She's going to be Pecora. And we're going to put her in our team. She's named after the Hololive VTuber Pecora. If you don't know, I have been very much... That's not a word. I have very much been swallowed up by the world that is virtual YouTubers, and I am very happy with that, and I'm not going back. They can be in that order. I'm gonna rush back to actually, let's see how fast you are. Oh my god, it jumps! Look! It jumps! Oh my god! Yay! Oh, it's so good! It's so good! This game is good. I can't believe I've seen people complain about this game. About this expansion specifically, like saying it's not worth your time, it's not good, it doesn't fix any problems or have any cool features, and it's like, fucking partner Pokemons in full-on 3D in a world that actually runs really well. This runs smoother than the main game. Admittedly, I'm not connected to the internet, which might be why. That giant fucking whale that we can see even from here, like it basically directly fixes a bunch of the complaints people had about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and apparently that's not good enough for some people, which really just highlights that some fans will never be happy. Maybe I should check what attacks I had. Bounce! Yeah, some animations are still off, I will admit to that. There's no one coming to join today. People were tweeting my tweets, so I figured they would be dropping by, but so far, no. Still, that's fine. I mean, I would be playing this anyway, even if I wasn't streaming, so I might as well stream it, right? Boom! That should be enough. Last resort. No, don't cut your life into pieces. I've been listening to a bunch of like old emo rock and such, punk as well, this last few days. I don't know, I just sort of had a I had a moment where I realized that at some point after I became an adult, I began to avoid listening to music I liked a lot as a teenager. Because like it was cringe to enjoy that kind of stuff now. And honestly, I just hate that mindset entirely, but I still succumb to it. And so, like a week or two ago, I was like, I should like just go all the way back and listen to all the music I listened to as a teenager. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, and it feels good. I feel like that's something that happens to a lot of people when they when they no, wait, I should have named her Omelette. Damn it! I messed it up. That's annoying. So, what was I? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have that thing where, like, they felt the need to forcibly grow up, which meant just stop doing things you were enjoying. Like, can't watch cartoons anymore, can't play Pokémon anymore. Hello, sad game music. Oh, don't be shy. I assure you, I don't bite without consent. But yeah, I think that's honestly something that like is destructive. Because there's no reason you should give up things you enjoy if it's not hurting anyone. Just because you are older, like that's ridiculous. So I've been blasting like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Red Hot Chili Peppers, lots of Red Hot Chili Peppers, honestly. Stuff like that. And of course the aforementioned Papa Roach. The past few weeks, and it has felt good. Oh, more keyrings. I guess I should technically put Cubfu as my partner Pokemon rather than have Pekora be my... I can't tell which one is mine! Oh, it's the closest one. Okay, good. I guess that's a problem with partner Pokemons now that Pokemon are like roaming the world. Is that you can't tell them apart from your own. Does Baneri evolve from just leveling up or something else? I genuinely don't know. Loop Lagoon, Brawler's Cave, Challenge Road, and Pot Bottom Desert. Let's try going west to Loop Lagoon if we can. Oh, wait, which cave were we in last night? Was Courageous Cavern where we were Cavern where we were last night, maybe? I think it was. I think it was by the water, so that would make sense. Then how do we get... Oh, we have to like go around. That's a bit of a pain. Honeycomb Island. So let's head for the Brawler's Cave instead. And for that we have to head north past Soothing Wetlands and the Forest of Focus. Okay. Oh wait, I can't tell which direction is north because this game doesn't have a mini-map. What happens when you get your bike out? No! can use my bike now. Yeah, we'll take... Damn it! This is why they shouldn't have partner Pokemons. Okay, I guess they call Pokemon partners, if I'm going to be accurate. It's not called partner Pokemon, it's called Pokemon partner when you have someone outside of the ball. If I remember my terminology correct. Lots of poly whirl. Maybe that's actually a Poliwrath. I didn't look too closely. I haven't seen a Poliwag yet. Oh shit. It's an Applin! Applin is one of those designs that I'm like, how did this design not already happen? Like, it's so obvious, you know? I really need some better attacks for Pekora. It's great that it's super effective, but I have no PP left. Okay, yeah, let's have Mimikyu slap it silly. I hope I have PP items in my inventory. I think I do. Bye-bye, Applin. Brick Break. Oh, nice. Take some barriers. That we like. It's a little odd that they're like, hey, go befriend your new Pokemon, and then everything is like fucking 50 levels above it. Yeah, I got one yellow apricorn. Apricorn? Apricorn? No, that's a Poliwhirl. The Poliwrath has muscles. But there's no Poliwag. Why no Poliwag? It's a Whooper. That's the other one. Another Poliwag Whirl. Oh, it's that one. It's the Slap Bracelet Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I named mine Slap Bracelet. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Again, it's really hard to tell when there's no compass. I think it's through here. A Peekaboo! Oh shit, I forgot to use PP items. Damn it. Okay. I gotta have some PP item on me. Yeah, I do. 10 PP. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, rain down's not gonna help you now, buddy. Bounce. Boing. Boing would have been a good name as well. Oh, not more? I was hoping it would do more damage than that. That's the other thing. I can't change the moves that Pekora has until I get enough watts to actually upgrade the Rotom in the dojo. I just have to deal with this, which is annoying. But oh well. Don't you dare. Boom. Yay! Definitely, I know exactly what it's going to be. The one and only. Peekaboo. Oh, it did not evolve. Damn it, how do you evolve then? Maybe it's with an evolutionary stone. I think I have a few of those left. That would be... yeah, other items, probably. Sunstone, Moonstone, blah, 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 blah. It's none of those. Hey Siri. How does Bonary evolve?
Okay, I found this on the web for how does Bonary evolve.
Not Bonary. That didn't answer my question. I guess I'll figure it out later. Oh wait, I could teach it some TMs perhaps. That could help me get through just the initial stuff at least. Yeah, Facade is good. Especially since Pekka can paralyze enemies. I forget. I missed when it said Presto. That should make it better. But how do you evolve? We gotta figure that out. I don't feel like Googling it manually. I probably will later. Where am I? Shit. Wait, okay, so that's a waypoint. Why couldn't they just give us a compass? Or a minimap or anything? Okay, so that must be... that? Tower? Or is it that tower? If it's red, it's that tower. If it's blue, it's that tower. What color is it? That looks blue. Okay, so this is the direction. What are you? Is that a new Pokemon? Lurantis. I don't remember it. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, it's dead. Sorry, Pekora. Uh, damn. Let's see if we can catch this thing. I'm guessing it's bug? It looks kind of buggy, but it's also like pink. It's like fairy bug? Maybe? Come on. Bam. Oh, it's grass. Okay. Huh. Huh. Um, Umbreon! Yay! I didn't mean to call you down. Okay. Revive. Hmm. Okay, so now where am I? I think this is the, yeah, this is the way to the cave I went to last time. Comfy! We caught a Comfy yesterday, but I think that was before we lost our progress, so we have to do it again. That's annoying. I don't really have that powerful attacks here, but best I can do is just wear it down. Will one more kill it? I don't think so. Grass grew. Okay, is that what that's supposed to be? Grass is famously, you know, a smoky substance. It died. God damn it. Wait, does that mean that, like, they mean grass as in, you know, pot? That explains the smoke. So I'm pretty sure the smoke isn't green. I will check it twice. That's my general rule of, like, risk and reward in games. Is that it's always worth it to take one risk to get a better reward, but doing it any more than that is foolish, because if you don't take the risk the first time, your reward that you have, it's not that great anyway. But if you take the risk, you have a reward that's actually worth a damn, but then you risk losing that. So one risk, no more. I use that a lot when playing. No, not Flatter. Damn it. Final Fantasy 14 and you do the treasure room raids. No, they're not raids, but like you go through a bunch of treasure rooms, and sometimes you get like a double or nothing kind of game that you have to solve. And my rule there is the same: one risk, no more than one, and it always works out. In that one, it's like a over and under card game thing. So you have to guess. I mean, it's okay to do more risks if you get to know your card ahead of time and you can see that, oh, well, I already know the answer here. That's one thing. But otherwise, it's one risk and no more. Poor Pekora. It's just not going as intended. I feel like Pokemon are a bit stronger in this expansion than they were in the base game. Maybe it's just that I keep using Pekora, who really should be evolved by now, but isn't. That probably doesn't help a lot. Oh, you're done. No, you're going to kill yourself! You fool! Okay, didn't die. Good. Camping. Yeah, we should do some camping, actually. That's a good idea. I haven't done any camping yet. Bam! I've gotten better at remembering that there's a delay between the video game and the audio, or the voice, so I actually get to do my reactions a little late. No. Rain Dance, huh? I have a item that enhances Rain Dance, so maybe I should. Presto! Iron Defense, no. 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 Can't think of one. Never liked Pinsir. Even as a kid, didn't like Pinsir. I don't know, it looks creepy, doesn't it? I also like, I don't like bugs, like in any context. And it's just a big bug. So it's like, no. No, thank you. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually let Lesbian be in the lead. Actually, do I have another Lesbian I can put in the lead? Because I think they start level 60, don't they? When you catch them in the secret Eevee place. Yeah, they do. Fire could be good right now. Wait, no. 18, 19? What? Oh, those are the ones that I evolved naturally. That's why. Yeah, let's use the original Lesbian. My first Eevee evolution catch in this game. She's cute! This game is great. Tangela! Wait, did we catch Tangela yesterday? I know we had a big discussion on whether or not it's pronounced Tangela or Tangela. I don't think we reached a conclusion. But I think we didn't catch it, actually. Oh, and there's the big one. I don't like Tangela's evolution, I say that much. That's just gross. What is that? Oh, it's the crab from later generations. The one that isn't crabby. I guess it's more of a lobster. Don't know what it's called. Which, as you'll notice, is a common thing for me. And Oh no, Glaceon is over there! Lesbian! Lesbian, come back! Oh no. If I run away far enough, maybe it will respawn? Oh yeah, it did. Good. Oh, more max shrooms. What the fuck is that? Looks like a cigar. Well, no, it doesn't. Part of it looks like a cigar. And one risk. Worth it. That's 5 instead of 2. And if I had failed and gotten a battle, I would still have gotten 1, which means that again the risk would not have cost me that much grief. It's a perfect system. Just saying. Everyone should adopt. I think that is the red tower. Because the blue tower is somewhere. I think it's like behind those trees, actually. Let's be on. Need to be better at directions. Maybe that's why I didn't put this in the base game, because like AI just like did not figure out how corners work. It reminds me actually, the code that John Carmack wrote for, I believe, was Catacombs 3D, one of the really early games before id Software was id Software. Yeah, sure. What's this awesome Pokemon? Oh, it's a dead end. Okay. Weather. Okay. Interesting. What was I talking about? Half cigar, half sheep. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, actually. What the hell was I talking about? Like, just before this. Oh, I'm so absent-minded. Like I know I had some point to make, and I just completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, the code that John Carmack put together for Catacombs 3D, so that for enemies to figure out how to handle if there was a wall or any kind of object in between them and the player, and if it was to like circle around it, to go around corners, stuff like that. That code was pretty basic, but it served a really solid purpose. Like, it was just very, very useful and functional. So it remained in id Software games up to and including at least Rage from 2011. Which means it will have been in use. That exact original code will have been in use at id Software for over 20 years. I don't know if it's still in use in their current games at all. I'm pretty sure at this point all of the old id stuff was thrown out in favor of the new id stuff, because like it's not really id Tech anymore either. They call it id Tech, but it's like it's a completely different engine now. But I still find that a really cool thing. Hey, look, it's Dedente or Dedenda. Deden. That's it. One of the various Pikachus. I wish I miss when John Carmack was still like one of the key developers, because like their games now are fine. But they are by no means bad games. But I don't know, I miss John Carmack's approach to game development. I miss listening to him talk about game development. Like his like presentations at QuakeCon and stuff was like really interesting. And now he just talks about Oculus when he has presentations, and I just don't care because I don't like VR. Well, saying I don't like VR is not wrong, but it's not entirely clear. There we go. Um, I can't. I physically cannot use modern VR. My eyes are not compatible with any VR headset, um, and it's not because of like bad eyesight. It's the opposite. My eyes focus too good, like too clearly on what's in front of me, to the point where I cannot see the fake 3D effect that is integral um, to VR, and it's really annoying. So it's just a blur for me. We ended up going to the wrong cave, but it turns out we haven't been to this cave, so that's okay. But yeah, I can't do VR at all. Like, I've been. What's the cat doing now? I've been annoyed that they a lot of like video game revivals lately have been for VR. Levy. A lot of video game revivals. Like, are you doing it on purpose, cat? A lot of video game revivals lately have been for VR. For example, there was a new Space Channel 5 game, which is like really cool. I love the original two Space Channel 5 games, but it's only for VR. You can't play it outside of VR. So, you know, fuck me, I guess. And yeah, that sucks. Then there's Half-Life Alyx, and yay, a new Half-Life game. It's a prequel, it's not Half-Life 3, but still, new Half-Life game. Fuck yeah, I'm in. Oh, it's VR only. I cannot play it. I don't know, it's really frustrating. Like, actually, I sort of got ahead of myself yesterday because I was complaining about Panzer Dragoon also announcing a new game that's VR only. But it turns out that that game is actually the game is actually like a best of collection of all the stages in the original 3 Panzer Dragoon games, and seem to be dependent on the remakes of Panzer Dragoon continuing. So ultimately, that's not really a new game, so that's fine. Nah, it was too early. God damn it. But yeah, don't like VR. I prefer when games are like Resident Evil 7, where like, yeah, you can play the entire game in VR, and it's really cool in VR, but you don't have to. Like, we're not going to like just, you know, exclude a massive amount of Resident Evil fans just because we want to try out VR. That's also the case for Resident Evil 8, or Village, as it's called. It's also a case for Star Wars Squadron. No, it's Star Wars Squadrons. That's what it's called. That was, by the way, that was... What are you doing? Is a plastic bag that much fun? Don't choke on it. I'll take it away if you get too deep into it. That was Gigantamax Gengar, by the way. We have 5 more Digletts to find in this cave. Do you want to set up camp here, maybe? Have a little cave camp? Yeah, let's have a little cave camp. Ah. Good old cave. I liked the camp a lot, actually. No, not everyone was super fond of it, but I thought it was really chill, especially when like I was playing like casually off stream and stuff like that. I would just take like okay, I would just like put it to camp mode and just let it be in camp mode while I did something else, and that was fun. Okay, kung fu. Hello. Yay. Go play. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, go play. See, I feel like the motion controls don't work well for that thing, to be honest. Why are you running that way for? Oh, teleportation. Come on. Bring the ball back. Oh, you punched the ball back. Good job. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Aw. Shall we make... alright, I have a few balls now. Shall we make some curry? Let's see, what do we want? Yeah, let's use some spice mix. Okay, let's see if we can do this well. Don't want to burn it, so gotta keep it gentle. That's pretty good. Ah, too late. I forgot how long it takes to actually throw the heart. That didn't turn out that great. Oh well. Looks good though. Should make some curry after this, actually. That'd be nice. Yeah, it didn't go that great. It's the motion controls are very hit and miss. Yeah, I couldn't get the speed of the stirring I wanted, for example. It did not at all match like my actual movement. Which is odd, because like that should be a pretty simple thing to replicate. Like, we know they can. They did that back with the old Wii remote, so... We still have 5 Diglets to find, right? Yeah. There's one. No, 3 more. Guess I miscalculated at some point. Oh, that's the garbage monster. There seems to be a way out of the cave, so let's go back. Was that a tentacle? Ah, yeah, it's a tentacle. Cool. Genuinely no pun intended. I realized what I said just as I said it. Wait, that's the way... Oh, okay, it splits off there. Or not. Interesting. There's one more Diglett. There's still one more. I must have missed one. Oh wait, there's one over there. How did I get there? Do I have to like go into the water and just poke it? Yeah, okay. Detona. Detona! If you haven't noticed, Clara is not home tonight, which means that I can be loud. I'm not at risk waking her up. Okay, gotta try not to kill you. Completely failed not killing you. This is really hard to balance. Like, figuring out, like, what the right amount of power is when everything is high level is very, very awkward. I mean, I get why everything is high level, otherwise it would be very boring to come here after you finish the game. But, I don't know. Let's use Last Resort then. I mean, yes, I know that ice is, like, super effective. It's just that I didn't expect it to, like, be that effective. Wait, what? Oh, right, that's how Last Resort works. Why do I have Last Resort on you? Oh, well. I guess that'll do. Netball. Yes. Actually, yes. We're going to call a Pearl. Or him Pearl. I guess it was a boy. Maybe I should have gotten a girl if I was gonna call it Pearl. Obviously, it's in reference to Splatoon 2. Could have called a girl and called it Marie, which was my favorite of the Squid Sisters. Wait, this isn't where I... Was it? Where am I? Oh! How did I end up here? Well, I guess we're here now. What was this place again? Loop Lagoon. Okay. This is Sandcastle Pokemon from Sun and Moon. I know one of them, one of the two stages called like Palossand, I think. I'm not sure if that's the first or second. Oh my god! It's the Edgelord itself! I forgot to heal! But holy shit, a wild Zoroark is like walking around. That's awesome. It's a girl, yes! Okay, shit. Zoroark is dark. And steel, maybe? Hey Siri, what type is Zoroark?
Okay, I found this on the web for what type is Zoroak.
Oh, I actually got the right answer, thank you. Dark type. Cool, thank you. Then I shouldn't be too dangerous. Ouch. Okay. I mean, she didn't die, so it's okay. I guess we'll go with Ultra Balls. Please. Bam! No. Oh, fuck yeah. Haha! Yes, I will. If I didn't already have one called Cold Steel, this would have been the one. But this will do. That is how Zodiac is spelled, right? Zodiac is the evil god in Final Fantasy 14. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. Oh, we're taking you out of the box. You're joining the team. Wherever you are there. Oh shit. Sorry, Mimikyu. I love you. You're literally my favorite Pokemon, but I am going to put Zodiac there. So now we have two. We have one dark, normal, ice, fighting, psychic, water. Guess that's okay. Yeah. Need to heal them. I need to buy potions. Didn't think I would have to buy potions. Like, one of those things that you forget you need to do when you're, like, playing the game again. And you can't just, like, fly back to a Pokemon Center and be happy. Oh man, look, we're matching. That's great. It was a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, what is that? I don't even know what that was. I don't recognize that one. Oh, it's the one. It's the turn upside down Pokemon. I already have that, and that's the one it turns into. Yeah. There's the sandcastle again. I guess I will. I guess I'll go poke the sandcastle. Not seeing any Diglets around here. Sandagast. Yeah, so Palisand is the evolution. Shelly? What? What? Oh! Illusion. Fucking scaring the shit out of me. Yes, perfect. Yeah, Palisand and Sandygast is Ghost. I know that because Azorola has one in Pokemon Masters. And she trains ghosts. And in the Pokemon anime, she has a dead Mimikyu with her. Which is kind of fucked up, but also cute. Oh, I'm not thinking up a name for that late. No, I'll do that when I'm not streaming. I already have that one. Tentacruel. I'll evolve my Tentacruel into Tentacruel, so that's fine. What else can we find here? Let's go to this beach. Oh, there's a Palisand, as mentioned. God, this what like I am a Sword and Shield defender, I suppose, even though I have a lot of problems with the game. But compared to the people who make a habit of complaining about the game, I am very much the opposite. I really liked the base game, but it is staggering to me how much more fun it is to explore this world compared to the wild area in Sword and Shield. Like, they clearly learned a lot working on the wild area that allowed them to make this area like much better. Like, it's really cool. I'm not fond of the idea that every game needs to go open world. I mean, Pokemon already is open world, but in the sense of like seamless one world thing. Like basically a lot of people say was like, oh, then the next Pokemon game should be like Breath of the Wild, which I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Like, do you mean like one seamless open world, or do you mean like a bunch of like environmental climbing and stuff like that? Because that would be a very different game. And I'm pretty sure you don't mean like the base gameplay, because I'm assuming you still want it to be a turn-based RPG. And you don't want like your Pokemon to break after 5 hits. But even so, like playing this game, rather this expansion pack, I do get somewhat of a feel for how a more traditional open world experience would work for Pokemon. Because having like my Pokemon follow me around like this, and just having like an actual variety in environments, just going from one into the other, it's cool. Like this feels like the Pokemon adventure that you always imagined the game you were playing would look like in the future when you're playing it like this. and it actually makes me really, really, really hopeful for future titles. If they can bring this level of attention and detail, attention to details, um, with whatever their next game is, be that uh, uh, the next generation of Pokemon or the Sinnoh remake or whatever. If they can do like something like this for like a large scale game and not just a DLC area, that would be amazing. Especially if they can make the online work properly, because the online is the worst part of Sword and Shield. If they can make the online work properly, like have a basic invite thing where you can just like explore like this with like 3 of your friends or something. I mean, that would be one of the most fun experiences I can think of. You know, like I remember when they showed off that like players would appear in the overworld in the wild area, and I was so excited because I assumed that meant you would be able to like make a party of you and your friends and run around. You can't. Like, no, you can't. Like, even if like you play locally and you run into each other, you basically just like you lag around like statues. It's like uh the weeping angels from Doctor Who, where like you're here at one point and you just sort of slidden over here while you weren't looking at the player, well the player wasn't looking at you, and it's just awkward. Like it doesn't work at all as intended. It's a shame because I was really excited about that. I thought that when they talked about how you would have raids and you would go to these dens, that you would like party up and try and get to the den, and then you would have the big fights. It would actually be, like a traditional raid in an RPG. Um, but I wasn't it. It was more like the raids in Pokemon Go, which are fine, but it's not what I wanted. But I guess we're sort of getting that with the next expansion pack, um, the Crown Tundra, which like explicitly they were like, oh yeah, new 4-player raids where like you go through a dungeon with other players and then fight a legendary Pokemon at the end. Like, yes, thank you. That's what I wanted. Like that sounds awesome. Um, so in a way, I guess the expansion packs are actually a really good. Well, I shouldn't get ahead of myself because they're not out yet. Both packs aren't out yet, but it feels like the expansion packs are very much a response to the, um, let's say, the good-hearted criticism of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Um, and to a degree, some of the bad faith criticism as well. Like, can mention, like, yeah, they've updated the tree texture for this area. Yay! That was the most important thing to do. Honestly, like, the Isle of Armor is really pretty overall. Like, not like from a high-tech next-gen graphics perspective, perhaps, but like art style-wise, this is pretty. This looks great. Like, it's very charming and colorful, and yeah, I do not. Like, I really can't understand how like Pokemon fans, certain Pokemon fans, um, are still whining about the graphics, um, especially considering like Pokemon graphics have never been that great. Like, I'm sorry, uh, even the very first Game Boy game didn't look better than other top-down RPGs on the Game Boy. They have like they've always like prioritized other things above graphics. So how someone can be a Pokemon fan and suddenly feel like graphics are like just that important is beyond me, because like what franchise have you been playing? You know? Um, Oh, Stone Cold dead. Golduck. I saw Psyduck earlier as well. Psyduck is my Psyduck is my mother's favorite Pokemon. So when I caught a Licky Tongue, when I caught a Golduck in Pokemon Go, I named it after her. I guess I could do that here as well, actually, when I find one. Did I say Golduck or Psyduck was her favorite? Psyduck is her favorite. Just in case I said Golduck. Yeah, show me it. Better not be Golduck. I already saw. Oh, Emolga. I've already seen Emolga. I am avoiding a lot of Pokemon. Mainly because, like, I'm not focused right now on, like, gotta catch them all. Like, that's something I will do when I'm not streaming because it gets really tiresome. And right now I want to actually, like, advance the story. Because I feel like that's generally the thing that's more interesting to watch on a stream. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people want to just watch me going around catching every single Pokemon, and if so, I can probably offer that. But yeah, that's why I'm like just walking past certain Pokemon that are new. It's not that I don't realize that they're new. Um, it's just that I'm focused on going through the story and also finding Diglets because 151 Diglets. Or 150 if you want to pick it, because one you have to find, I guess. I am glad I did tell you how many you have left in the area, though. That is actually really good. 3 more in Brawl Escape. We also want to see one more sightseeing spot before we can return to Mustard. Mustard. There's one. Daytona! It's still funny. God, I would love a new Daytona game. Or even just like them actually releasing Daytona 2 for consoles. That has never been out on consoles. If you don't know, Daytona 2 was a sequel to Daytona USA, and it was released in arcades in, I believe, 2000. Some of it does appear in Daytona 2001 on Sega Dreamcast, like some tracks from it, but it's not the same game. But yeah, Daytona 2 has never been released on consoles for some reason. I'm actually not sure if like Sega currently holds the license for Daytona or not. That's like one of their problems with those things. Like Sega can only sell the Outrun games when they have the Ferrari license. Well, Outrun 2 and forward, at least. I think the main game doesn't technically have an actual Ferrari, so that's fine. But that means they need to renew the license anytime they want to sell like Outrun. What's it called? Outrun Arcade, Outrun Online Arcade, the Xbox Live Arcade version, and they're no longer selling that. Another best of friends, yay! But we still have a Diglett to find. There it is. Oh, that's an actual Poliwrath. Wow. The only problem I have with the world design, and it's not even really a problem with the world design, but rather the user interface. Oh, some slowdown there. Rather, user interface is, why the hell is there no minimap or compass? Like, how do you make a game where you're supposed to navigate a 3D world, an open 3D world like this, with a map only in your inventory that won't even tell you which direction you're looking in? Like, you can't even put like, oh, it's realism, as if that would be a good excuse. Because, no, we have a fucking smartphone. We have a Rotom phone. Like, we should have GPS. Like, we should be able to at least look up, like, where we are, what we're looking at. Like, don't buy for a second that we should be able to do that. It just seems like such an obvious thing to include. I keep thinking, like, did I somehow accidentally, like, disable it? I'm pretty sure I didn't. If so, I'm not sure how. I know that I disabled the minimap in some other game I played by accident. And then I was, like, complaining about it, only to realize after a while that I was like, oh. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't the stream, it was Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 Remake has a minimap. And a compass. You can only have one of them up at the same time. You can also have neither of them up at the same time. Well, neither of them up, rather. And you cycle through if you want which one you want up, and if you want none of them up, by pressing the R button, I think, like R1. I didn't realize that, and apparently I'd hit the R1 button at some point. So I just didn't have a minimap. I was complaining that, like, I had a minimap in town, why can't I have a minimap here? But it turns out I just had accidentally hit the turn off the minimap button. This is the Courageous Cavern again. We have gone in a circle. That's good though, because we're done, so we're gonna go back. I say and run straight into a Psyduck. Let's see, I hope it doesn't die. It's a girl, so I can name it after my mom. That'll make me happy. And make her happy as well, probably. When I tell her about it. My mom's a big Pokemon Go player. Like, seriously. Like, it's interesting, she basically did not... She's never, like, played video games and such. Like, even when we were kids, me and my brothers, she wouldn't, like, sit down and play games with us. She wouldn't, like, pretend to be interested in our games. Like, she just had no interest in games. And then, but she followed along with Pokemon just by cultural osmosis and the fact that we watched the anime on TV. So she, like, learned a fair bit about Pokemon, and Psyduck was her favorite, and that was it. Like, that was her entire experience with Pokemon, like, beginning, middle, and end. Never got into video games. Like, even when she got, like, a new phone and stuff like that, she didn't care about it. Like, it just wasn't her thing. And then Pokemon Go came out, and suddenly she was super into Pokemon Go. Like, to the point of, like, she would take part in all the raids. She would, like, be out multiple times a day on Pokewalks. She's been actively playing it for the past 4 years. Every time, like, I call her up or something to ask, like, how she's doing, or like, I always ask, like, are you still playing Pokemon? And she's like, yeah, of course. Like, I'm just, like, being silly for even asking. Like, she adores Pokemon Go. Like, I have never met anyone who plays it as much as she does. And she basically, makes my brothers keep playing it. Like, they enjoy it, so it's fine. But, like, she makes sure that they also go out on walks and play with her and come with her to raids and such. Because, like, we need more people. She even, like, has, like, active rivalry with me because I picked a different team from her. Because I picked Team Mystic, and she picked, is it Valor, I think? Um, it's like, I've been called a traitor for that. But yeah, Mom loves Pokemon Go, and I wish I liked it more than I do. Like, I thought it was a fine, decent little game, but I did not end up playing it much after the first year. Um, but still, I love that she really got into Pokemon Go, and she's still into Pokemon Go. She got a new smartphone just to be able to play Pokemon Go, because the one she had was like it'd be slightly too old to run it. I remember both me and my brothers was like, this is going to be a temporary thing, right? She's going to be interested in this for a short while, and then she won't care. We're like, nope, we were so wrong about that. Special training ground just for Cub Fu. Okay. Okay, so the two towers, yeah. Tower of Waters, Tower of Fire, Darkness. Okay. You'll only be able to climb one of the two towers. Oh, right. Okay. Hmm. Well, I do like dark Pokemon a lot. Like my main two types when playing are actually dark and fairy. Um, can you tell I like dark Pokemon? um, so I guess I will go for the Tower of Darkness. I probably have to at least have Cubfu up to level 60 though, right? I do have a lot of XP candy if I want to use that, but I don't know. Oh shit, I was supposed to spend my watts. Why do you bring me all the way out here, old man? You could at least, like, brought me back as well. I keep being distracted by the fact that the colors of the squares fall off my bike, the particle effects. Oh, look how fast she is! That's awesome! They have the colors of the PlayStation buttons. Well, the colors that the PlayStation buttons used to have, because they've changed it, so they don't have colors anymore. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just hand you 5,000 watts then. Give me a vending machine. Only got fresh water in stock. Okay. Okay, so another 10k for soda. Got it. Do, 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 do. So is Clara not going to, like, do anymore now? Like, I figured she would, like, be part of the entire storyline and not just stop being a character. Or, like, stop being involved after the trials, but I guess not. It's a bit of a shame. Can't even like re-challenge her like you can with Marnie. Um, oh, it's actually kind of cool. Like, because yeah, I guess it is going on a real-time clock then, because like the actual like time now, yeah, it's 4 a.m. and the sun is starting to rise, and that matches with the game. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I mean, that's nothing like new or revolutionary or anything, but it's always cool to see in a game. I don't know, just seeing like something reflect like your own world is cool. I guess they started doing. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess they started doing like the whole clock thing already in gold and silver, right? It was like one of the big things because I remember that's how I learned about the English terms for daylight savings times. Um, because it asks you whether or not you're currently on daylight saving. Uh, and I didn't know what that was as a kid because in Swedish we just call it summertime and wintertime, and as of next year we won't have it at all, which is good. The EU is getting rid of it finally, because it causes more. It only causes problems, including accidents every time that they switch from summertime to wintertime. Um, and it's like the various myths of what purpose it actually serves are just that, myths. So it's about time we're getting rid of it. I wonder if the UK is though, since they were doing the whole Brexit thing. But yeah, I learned what daylight savings was through. I learned the English term for it through Pokemon Gold and Silver. Um, I don't know why. I just find it really like calming to explore this island. It's really well done. Like I know I keep pointing that out, but just like I don't know. Like this is pretty much exactly what I wanted out of the wild area, and I mean it took having to buy an expansion pack to get it, but since I liked the base game, that's okay. Um, I really hope they didn't put any diggers in the grass. That would be really mean. I'm not sure how big the Fields of Honor is. I'm pretty sure I ran past one just now. Yeah, there it is. 6 more in the Fields of Honor. Let's see how long the Fields of Honor stretches out for. So it's up until the Soothing Wetlands. So it's like that area. What is that? Is that part of? That's the Workout Sea. Okay. So yeah. Courageous Cavern, right? Can we go past here? No. We cannot. Hmm. I started to think they actually had put some in the grass. Surely they wouldn't do that though. Like, that would be so hard to notice. Unless you get like some sort of Diglett tracker after a while. This one. This one. Cool. 4 left. They certainly are, like, even though they're pretty visible, they're surprisingly well hidden. Because like you do just sort of brush past them, like they just feel like a small environment detail. Rather than there, like I've walked past that one multiple times. Which is pretty good for this kind of collectible that they managed to like both make them visible enough to where you can find them, but also made them invisible enough, or rather camouflage them enough to where you actually had to actively look for them. Two more in the Fields of Honor. This is something I don't like. You can't jump down like ledges anymore. Like you've been able to do that since the first Pokemon game. Come on. Give us a jump button in the next game. Maybe that's what people mean when they say they want Breath of the Wild with Pokemon. A jump button. Oh, sorry. No, I meant to do that. Demiglass. One more in the Fields of Honor. And the line is there, yeah. And that's a rock. That's one left. Which means it's the hardest to find. Because I can easily have walked past it anywhere. But I have a feeling it will be here. I'm pretty sure this is the area I investigated the least. Okay, it was not there. That's annoying. Is there another one in the field, maybe? Doesn't look like it. There was one in the field, which I have to admit, that's a pretty good placement. Double check here. Can I go past there? Wait. No. I thought I saw an item in the corner over there, and I was like, then I have to be able to go past, but I did not. I'm not going to dwell on this too long, because I know it gets boring if I do. But I'm going to just have a quick look around. It might be on the beach. I think I haven't seen many on the beach, so... Abra! Another Abra. People say Abra or Abra. I guess Abra is the American way to say it. I've always said Abra. Which is, you know, partially because, like, the classic, like, spell in Swedish is abracadabra, alakazam. But I guess in English, at least American English, it would be abracadabra, alakazam. I do wonder how far into the sea I can go before I leave the Fields of Honor. Like, maybe it's on this island. Nope. Instantly. Okay, good to know. Doesn't seem to be on the beach. Uh-huh. Rockruff. Nope. I have no idea where it is. They actually did put it in the fucking grass. I'm going to be so salty when I finally find it. Camera is not a fan of invisible walls. Yeah, yeah, I'm stumped. I have no idea where the last one is. So I am going to give up on that for now. Is Politoad related to the Poliwhirl family? No, why would it be? Sorry, I have to cough something out just real quick. I don't like catching Pokemon mid-stage evolution, in the middle of the evolution. But I guess there's no reason I can just fight them. So yeah, let's go fight a Poliwag. Poliwhirl, sorry. I always mix them up. Because Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, but I mixed the order up a lot. Um, could catch it, but not going to. Because we can make a way to the tower, even if we can't enter it right now. Well, we can, but it wouldn't be advised. Because our Kubfu is pretty low level. Trying to look up how I evolve Baneri as well. It might just be through friendship or something like that. Oh shit! What did I run into? Oh wow, a Venipede. This is going to hurt itself. Nice. No, I do not like heal pulls. Looks a bit like a Motobug from Sonic 1 and some of the other ones. Ah shit. Ran into another one. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, holy shit. I honestly thought it was just 1 hour. Shows how bad my perception of time can be. I should probably sleep soon. It's 4:20 a.m. again. That's when we ended last time, I think. Shame that not more people came on to chat. They were pretty active chat yesterday, and I was hoping they would come back today. Maybe they were busy. That's fine. I hold no grudges. I'm having fun just playing the game, so it's cool. And they can always watch the stream in the archive if they want to join in for another stream and catch up for it. Because I probably will stream more of this. I would probably do a lot of leveling and such, and catching Pokemon, like, just casually tomorrow without streaming. But when I do feel ready to do the Kubfu stuff, I could see myself doing more streams. I've been having a lot of fun streaming this. And yeah, I am really liking this expansion pack overall. The fuck is that supposed to be? Oh, it's that one. Mustard had that one. Is that a new one? I think that's a new one. It's pretty cute, actually. Not very effective, you say? How not very effective? Effective enough to be used to catch it. Catch her. I keep forgetting you can see the gender on Pokemon before you name them because I've been so stuck in having to reset for partner Pokemons that you can't until you name them. She just fucking Kamehameha'd me to death. Damn. Okay. Well, that's what we're doing now. Oh, sorry, I missed your message. Binary evolves when level up with high friendship. Okay, cool. So here's a fun fact about YouTube's live chat on the like dashboard. It freezes after a while, and I don't know why. So I didn't see it. You tweeted, written that side game music, but I saw it now in my OBS window. British friendship. Okay. I sort of figured it was like I normally all the like really odd evolutions because they become word of mouth. Like for example, hold your console upside down, which is one of those squids that I pointed out earlier. Specifically, hold your console upside down when it levels up. Is how you evolve that one, which is amazing. Oh, is that one? That fucking lizard. Salandit. I do already have that one. I was like, I remember this one, and now I know why. It's because I caught it in Sword and Shield. I'd stop scratching myself. It's a nervous tick I have. It's something that I do, like, without noticing it. Oh, it's that one. That's from Gen 2, right? I remember that one. Alright, Zoroark fucking died. And antidote. I wish Another thing that could be good to add to this game is just a quick item menu. So you could use all the stuff without going into the pause menu. Oh, it's Lichen Rock. One of the 3 forms of Lichen Rock. And I know I saw... oh, what's his name? I'm so sorry I can't remember his name. But the person who runs Cerebi confirmed earlier that you can get all 3 forms of Lichen Rock in the game. The Dawn form. I think it's called the Dawn form, which is like the rare 3rd secret form, which only Ash has in the anime. It's still available. I don't remember how you get it to evolve into that. Or maybe it was something you had to catch in a raid or something, but it is still available, so you can still get it. Which is cool. That's good. Brawler's Cave. Oh, so this is where the Brawler's Cave led. Okay. Yeah, just rotate in circles there. Damn. You really get a feel for like the size of the island here. That's really cool. So this game uses a common technique. I think Zelda is the one that's most famous for it, where in the distance the low object of detail models for like the trees and other things are just 2D sprites, and then when you get closer they fade into 3D models. There's various ways of doing LOD, a sensible level of detail. Shifts like that to make the game, you know, not have to constantly have all of the high-res stuff loaded and rendered. But that specific 2D one, I know Zelda is famous for because I started doing it with Ocarina of Time, and I believe it still does it even in Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure that all the stuff you see in like the really far distance is still like 2D sprites, which is cool. It's a very clever way of like keeping your game running well and disguising like the load-in, because of course before we had that, all we really had was fog, load-in fog, and no one likes fog. That's still a thing in games, but no one likes them. Oh well, we're putting these on. Zodiac, prepare to be cool. Hell yeah. They should have made it so that all the Pokemon actually can be seen wearing sunglasses. That would have been amazing. But that would also have required a lot of additional work, considering how many hundreds of Pokemon there are. Oh. Somehow I skipped that cutscene when I walked the other way. Oh shit, is this the blue one? I thought I went to the red one, or maybe it's just the night sky tricking me. Like the... No, that is the red one. Yeah, Tower Darkness, good. yeah, like I mentioned, I am way too low level for that right now. I'm not even gonna think about it. Lichen Rock. It's a good thing that your Pokemon partner can't trigger the encounters. That'd be really annoying. Only one more on Challenge Road. Which means it can be absolutely anywhere, and I've probably walked past it a million times already. You ever think about how the only time we don't use a million in an exaggerated way is when we're talking about millionaires? That really just highlights just how much money, like, how much a million is. That's before you even get to like billionaires and stuff like that as well. But like, whenever someone's like, "Oh, I've been here a million times," they are purposefully exaggerating it. Whenever someone says, "I've seen this movie a million times," I've eaten here a million times. That's always exaggerating. It's the only time you say a million and you're not exaggerating is when you're talking about how much money a millionaire has, or possibly how many people died in some really horrific thing. Yeah, I know. It really does look like I mentioned earlier. It feels like the kind of Pokemon game that a lot of us have just been imagining and wanted for a long time. I'm glad that we're getting there, even if it's just for now just an expansion pack with like a small little bonus area. It existing is a nice. It's a very nice step in the right direction, and I know that the DLC expansion packs are made by a separate team from the main game, but I'm hoping that that doesn't mean that the effort put in here will go to waste for the next Pokemon game. If anything, I know they mentioned that like the younger staff was working on the expansion pack. I don't remember the names of anyone they mentioned, but I hope that those get to keep showing how talented they are by taking part in the main games as well. If Game Freak really are working on a Sinnoh remake right now, and that's what they're showing next week, then I hope that by the time they make the Generation 9 game, this is Gen 8, right? By the time they make Generation 9, that the currently younger staff that's been working on this get to step up and take part in that, because this is really good. It is so much what I imagined the future Pokemon games would be like, and I adore it. Like, it's just as much fun as I thought it would be to run around, Pokemon at my side, and just exploring this very interesting world. Catching Pokemon, fighting Pokemon, and yeah, I love it. Like, it is. I mentioned this a few times, where I'd be like, yes, it's unfortunate that it's an expansion pack and DLC, which means that you have to like buy the base game and then buy this to get to it. And if the base game wasn't good, which it is, but if the base game wasn't good, I would have a lot of problems with that. But as it stands, the base game is really good. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't reach its full potential, but it's still worth your time and money, and it seems the expansion pass is going to just further be worth your time and money. Like the season, the expansion pass, so both expansion packs, uh, cost about half the price of a full game, of a full AAA experience. I think it was 318 Swedish crowns. Um, um, and like honestly, like I realized that I'm someone who grew up with expansion packs being common because I played a lot of PC games. But even like in the modern DLC era, I probably wouldn't have complained if they only announced the Isle of Armor and charged 318 Swedish kronor for that. And then announced the Crown Tundra afterwards as the next part or something for its own price. Like, I'm glad it's not that expensive. I'm glad that it's cheaper to get get the continuation of the game. But I probably would have felt it was still worthwhile because this is just a lot of fun. And I've only been playing like in bite-sized portions so far. I haven't even started collecting properly for my Pokédex, and I am going to like get all the Pokemon for my Pokédex. Like I did it for the Galar Dex. I'm definitely doing it for the Isle of Armor Dex and the Crown Tundra Dex as well. But it's just a blast. Like exploring like 3D environments in general is something I enjoy a lot when they're well done. It's why I actually really like the transition to 3D, especially for RPGs. Um, whereas, but then like Pokemon never really did much with 3D until now, and it was just understandable. It was not within Game Freak's interest. They didn't even want to switch to 3D models, but they basically they were basically forced to for the 3DS. And ultimately that's just easier for them as well. They already had a bank of models from Creatures Inc., so it's like, fine. They gave in on it, but like when the 3DS first came out, and the only Pokemon thing on it was the Pokédex 3D. Game Freak was still like making statements like we don't want to make the Pokemon models 3D. And then like a year later they announced Pokemon X and Y. So it's like they've been slowly forced into the situation of having to do more things with 3D. But it felt for a while they just kind of didn't want to, and I understand that. But with this is the first time it feels like Pokemon is making full use of its 3D environment. Like everything from scale to just like using height to look out over things, to the way they've hidden stuff in the environment. That if it was a tile-based top-down game, would not work. Like you would see every single Diglett instantly. It's good. They've made really good work of bringing the world of Pokemon to 3D in a way that feels natural and feels satisfying. And took a lot of attempts for sure, but like here we are, and I'm here for it. I have barely fought any Pokemon in the stream because I've just been catching Diglets. I'm still annoyed that I can't find the last Diglett in this area. Maybe there's like some secret area here. Nope, Now I'm in the workout. See you again. Annoying. Also, I'm still not over how awesome that huge Wailord is. Like that Wailord is actually extra big. Like if you oh, interesting. You can reset the base points. Reset 2 base points. What is that? No, it's a Sharpedo. Fuck you. But like that Wailord over there is extra large. So if you have your own Wailord out that's a partner Pokemon, and you go out there, like it's still big. It's still big, but it's not that big, which makes that Wailord even more fucking awesome. And it's level 80, which is just brilliant. Like that's gonna kick your ass. Like I'm pretty sure I could beat it with my Rapidash, or Starlight, as her name is. But I could see it taking some time. Should probably spend some XP candy on, or EXP candy on Cubfu at this point. I have a bunch of it after all, so. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's here, yeah. Let's give it 2 XP large candy, see how much that gives it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw 9 more on it. See how much that boosts it up. I could just do this all the way up. 50 accuracy. Fuck it. Let's go with it. Presto. Counter. Nah. A close combat. Close combat's a good, very good one. I feel like I shouldn't fill it up too much with fighting moves. I'm gonna get rid of Brick Break. $51. It's pretty good. I do want to see what Cubfu looks like as a partner Pokemon. Yeah, I'm probably going to do manual leveling when I'm not streaming. Yay! So very slow. I thought you would be faster. What if I'm on my bike? Will you rush after me the way Zodiac does? No, you can't. Okay, interesting. So I guess only certain Pokemon can rush up to you like that. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. Oh, there's a bunny. do. Oops. I just wanted to watch Zodiac run after me. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night here. Thank you for watching Sad Game Music. I'm very glad you stopped by. And if people want me to, I will do a stream when I do the Tower of Darkness next. If nothing else, I might stream something else tomorrow, but we'll see. Thank you once again for watching.